So behave.
Oh, I know. You see the I know, baby, I got the way. Oh, I know. You want the mama. Oh, hello. I know you have to be
What does that mean?
Thank you. That means I'm so close to you. Hi, darling. Hi, darling.
Please.
Okay, now you said that they're crazy, yet I see pictures of all these puppies sleeping. So what you're saying, everyone?
She woke him up.
I did not.
It's like when the grandparents come by and they wake the sleeping baby.
Okay, thank you everyone for joining us for It's a Wrap. Today with me, not only do I still have my buddy here, Elijah, I have Jen and Chuck. Jen is one of our board members. She's actually the president of the board. And just to quickly go over what happened this week. So, the 29th, which was Monday, it was Memorial Day, so happy Memorial Day to everybody. I hope you guys have been enjoying the Trainer Talk, Jiving with Jamie. For Trainer Talk, the trainers are actually going to be looking at Explore prior to them coming in and doing the talk to see if there's anything any questions that you may have in regards to training. So I know that there was a mod who actually reached out to me with a bunch of questions that she had compiled from the CPs. So Haley, who will be here on Monday, will be going over a lot of those training questions that they had. So if you wish, right before she comes in or right before John or one of the other trainer comes in, post your questions so that they can actually answer it during Trainer Talk, because they're not doing the question and answer afterwards. So get them in early. We had Eller and Maddie, who were our interns from Pingree High School. They were with us. Their final week was last week. They got all the footage, all the information. They went out with trainers. They learned how to clean kennels. They learned dog grooming. They learned all kinds of things. So they had lots of footage, lots of camera.
They know what
Somebody is trying to make some food for them, and they know it.
I can find the menu.
Let me see, what else did we have? Meet the dog, we had puppy love. So we're doing our best to get the puppies to make noises and whatnot during the time. However, we're kind of running into sleep and nap time. We had Rabbit here. Rabbit came over to see us this week, so that was really exciting. She looks fantastic. She was here with her handler. It was also ivermectin day, so we did do our ivermectin. We have a bunch of requests to go to different events coming up, so watch our event list to see that being updated as we can. Let's see, service dog Abby came also this week to get her nails cut, and she tried to run around with Jack for a little bit and then decided now she didn't want to play with Jack. So she's such a good girl. She's a very, very, very nice dog, and she looks fantastic also. She's doing very well. And then Friday we have the chatting with Cindy, so I hope everybody is enjoying those. That time that we can be on camera and putting the sound on for you to hear these wonderful little guys. So they are 8 weeks old today. 8 weeks, guys! Can you believe it? I know, I said it. Yes, I did, Debbie. And as you can see over there, what their weights are right now. That's incredible. We have Alfred, who is almost 20 pounds. So they're
6 pounds last.
For such small dogs when they were born, they're really right up there where they need to be. So I remember my first Dane that I got was at 8 weeks, 25 pounds. They were big
Yeah,
but
yeah.
big.
And maybe not as many probably in the litter, so.
No. So those are, yeah, that's the info that I have for It's a Wrap. So hopefully you guys have some questions. So chicken chatting, congratulations to Lynn Ronkowski from New Hampshire. Lynn is also one of our board members. So she's going to be very surprised. That's awesome. Hi, Boo. Hey. Excuse me, Mr. Banks. You guys are so funny. Hi. What are you doing? They're very vocal. And instead of beating on each other, they just beat up on the pillows. Hi, what are you doing, pretty one? What are you doing?
Did you want to tell everybody Mariah came by with the whole box of items
yes.
too?
So we have a student by the name of Mariah. I'm not sure what school she is from. Tracy would know that. That was one of Tracy's contacts. Came over with this big box filled with dog toys, some cookies, just anything and everything. She was just doing a big, like a donation box, and people would just drop things into the box. Hey, Pearly. Okay, well Tracy will be in shortly to keep the puppies. Let's see. So one of the questions we have here, and let me ask you, Jen, what is the situation with portable toilets?
Well, that's a good question, actually. We actually have not been given any notice of what exactly it's for. As people know, there's some division or property questions between with us and with Carlene. And so I'm guessing that it has something to do with that, but right now, I mean, honestly, nobody, they just came in and dropped it off, and nobody said a word to us, so, yeah. We do still have access to the bathroom and the laundry, so I'm assuming that's where what people are going to continue to use up to this point. So, oh my goodness.
And Crafty was the one who asked the question. She also says, so we appreciate you explaining the situation in your monthly newsletter.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think that I'm glad that we were able to get something out to help clarify some of the situation that's happening here. I also did want to just clarify a little bit too with board of directors. I know there's been some questions as to do we have a board? How many people are on the board? And we actually have 8 people on our board. It's a mixture of volunteers and recipients, people who've been with the organization for a really long time. So we're really lucky. We've got a lot of different people that want to be with Service Dog Project and help us grow to the next level and keep the mission going. And everybody has the different skills that that they can bring to the group and really help us all out. So it's all about keeping the mission going, and that's what our board is going to do. So yeah.
Very good. Okay. Okay, Indy Dunes just sent us a message saying, hi Lynn and everyone, sometimes Explore and different partners use a Google form to compile questionnaires. And they gave us an example, so we will definitely have to look at that.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Thank you, Indy Dunes.
Mm-hmm.
Crafty says, in the newsletter you mentioned you are looking for a new location. What is the geographic range for the search? I realize property in the Northeast is expensive. Oh, I think properties everywhere is expensive.
For sure, expensive. Right now, we don't have the specific circumstances from where we are. Our lease, as it stands, goes to the end of 2024, so we do have, some time to do that. When we have any sort of news to share about that kind of thing, we're going to be happy to share it because we appreciate all of our volunteers, all of our donors, everybody who supports the mission, and wherever we go, eventually, we would love to take you with us.
There we go. All right. any other questions just yet. Let me do a quick refresh. Oh no, that hurt. All right, so we'll hang tight for a minute and see if there's any other questions. I don't see any just yet. Hi.
I just got one.
Oh,
Um,
how did you get one? You're right next to me.
I don't know.
Elijah's special.
Yeah, my hands are nice.
He's got the magic phone. What's the question?
How is the outreach? Sorry.
No, you're fine. How is the outreach to hard to contact recipients going? How is the outreach to hard to contact recipients going from Crafty?
So the recipients all receive, most of them received the newsletter. They all received an email this week. I have been talking to different recipients on an ongoing basis. We connect via Zoom or telephone or email, going back and forth. And what else have I done recently? Or they, some have reached out, whether they have perfect pups or their service dogs have reached out asking questions about other siblings, whether it's medical questions or boarding questions, if they can board their dogs for some of the perfect pups. Off, excuse me. Hey, off, thank you. That's very nice. Oh, this is nice and quiet for a second. Okay. So we have been, there is communication going on.
Do we have any upcoming matches?
We have an upcoming match, but you're going to have to practice your weight to find out who it is and what
Okay.
dog it is.
We will wait and see because that's exciting.
Indy Dune says, thank you for posting the short of the pups getting used to the doggy door. Keep them coming. I have asked everybody because I'm not here taking pictures all the time. I want photos, I want videos, and I know. And they have, the staff, the volunteers, etc., have been doing a great job. So we have some fantastic footage and pictures that will be shared on an ongoing basis on social media, and if I can, I'm going to actually have somebody help me with posting pictures and things on Explore. It's just so much.
It's a lot. Well, and you're in a lot of different spaces all through the day, so you don't have time to just sit with the puppies. Oh, we have.
You should have been on that.
You just stepped in it. Oh, jeez.
Go. So, what is the status of the V-Pen? The goats are still using it at times. I don't understand why the goats are still using the V-Pen. The puppies are not going to be utilizing it based on them being sick from whatever. Okay. I did not say it was the goats that caused the issue. It could have been, that is the location of the chicken coop before. So it could have been something of that nature.
I'm sorry. Not really.
She's good at it.
There we go.
Thank you.
Well, thank you. Great job.
Andy Dune says, did you get any answers with the testing you did on the sand with the puppies? I have not done the testing on the sand as of yet.
There was a goat in there the other day, too. So.
Thank you. Do we need to have a few puppies?
Then we do feed them.
Oh, okay.
Because they're going to make a disaster.
Okay. Not a problem.
BioBC says, I was
Jen, you
just
get another
watching
one.
a suspenseful show on another tab, and when the sound came on here, I
Right
thought
into
the
it.
puppy yells were part of the scary part of the show. That's funny.
Mr. Thanks.
You're getting good, Tracy.
I know them all, it's just all of a sudden I get a blank. And it's, I can never remember Banjo, I do not know why.
I can tell him apart by the face.
Well, he's darker than everybody.
Yeah.
But I forget his name.
I have a hard time differentiating, looking at them, Dawes and Poppins.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they have almost the same face.
Poppins has the one that the white goes all the way to her head.
Okay.
The Dawes is just on his nose.
Show me.
No, Derby just has it on the nose. Dawes has a stripe.
That's Dawes. Elijah?
And then he has a stripe.
Yeah. And this is Poppins.
Those are the two you can't tell apart?
From looking at their face.
Oh, yeah, his is
There's just too many puppies.
He's got that white, that black, black sugar.
So I'm gonna get it. That one, I can never remember that one's name.
That one's Derby.
Derby, yeah.
Derby and Banjo. I
You
remember
see him
their
by
names.
his tail.
Hello? Hello?
Well, that didn't really work out, now did it?
We had a girl to come today. That girl. Got all those. That's a good choice. Came out in Wenham, I think.
Okay.
High school. St. Louis. Yeah.
Yep, junior at Hamilton Wenham.
In fact,
I couldn't remember.
Oh, this is right here.
but you know, there was some chewy ones. Oh, that was a ball one.
Oh. Hey, pups, look it. Ooh.
And they're all running to me. Hi, guys.
Oh my goodness.
Hello. Yes, don't cry. You're fine. I know. Woo.
And look at what we have here. You can fight over this thing. Yeah.
Everybody
fun.
That's her digging.
Oh, yeah.
And look at this thing. This is nice and hard and nubby for your teeth.
Yeah, Indy Dune says, if I remember correctly, the sand was purchased after the coop was removed. That is true.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, it could have been either.
Crafty says the smaller pups can have problems with aerial predators. How do you keep them safe? Well, first of all, we're out there all the time with them. They're not too far from our site.
It's got some good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they like that one.
Well, they were all, there was three of them playing with one of the road toys at the freeway.
Yeah, they were having a
Oh, I
ball.
know, that was adorable with the rope. It was
Yeah.
just so cute.
All right, well, it looks like that is all we have for questions. So thank you, everybody, for watching. Enjoy watching the pups. They've got some new toys in here, so maybe we can gather up some of those older toys and put them away so they'll look like new toys again. All right, have a good evening, everybody. Thank you, and that's a wrap.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. These might be.